Hello, I'm Christine Mahoney, and I do Stampin' Up. And you can reach me here at Christine Mahoney Crafts, or you can go to my Facebook at Christine Mahoney Crafts and find me on there. Just follow me, and I will be showing you a lot of different things. I just started Stampin' Up, but I was a Stampin' It Up demonstrator, but now I'm getting serious, if that makes sense. So I'm doing videos and everything, and I just had an unboxing the other day of my new kit. And for the month of February, if you joined up, you got to choose either $30 extra or this mat here, this glass mat, and a couple of silicone mats. So I chose that because I love this mat. I love it so much. So you can purchase from me if you see anything that you'd want to purchase. All you have to do is go to stampinup.com, and they're at the bottom of the Stampin' Up's website. You can look at the digital catalogs, and then when you find stuff you want, you write the item numbers in, obviously, to order. But at the end of the ordering process, when you're going to check out, there would be a host code. And if you put this code in right here for the month of March, I'll be able to get the credit for it. So it's YRXYWNDH. I know it's such a weird code, but that's what they gave me when I asked for one. So it's all digital, So it's YRXYWNDH. And you can place your order and it will go under me. If you get more than $99 worth of stuff, I would suggest that you become a demonstrator. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sell stuff, go to people's homes or sell online or whatever, but you'll get a discount for 3 months. And if you want to stay in it, you have to either sell or purchase $300 worth of stuff in 3 months. Excuse me. Or you won't be able to stay in it, but then you can rejoin again. Sorry for my voice. I'm losing it, I guess. So today I'm going to do 1 or 2 cards, maybe 3. And I did case them off of 2 or 3 different people online. I don't have their names right now, but I'll put them in the description later on tonight or tomorrow morning. So if you want to check out their websites, definitely do it, because they're all talented, and I'm just getting into this, like I said. So hello, guys. How you doing? Send some people this way. Go to our sites and invite people for me if you can. So if you want to purchase anything, like I said, use this host code. And if you don't want to, if you want to be a demonstrator, if you spend over $99, then definitely, so you can get the discount for the 3 months. Some people just do that just for the discount, and they don't, be a demonstrator. But I put out the word. Thank you, Gaz. Thank you. So Gaz is one of my best friends, and he's out in the UK. And he's handcrafted by Gaz, and he puts out a lot of nice videos, so you can check him out. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm doing Stampin' Up tonight, and then I guess what? I fixed my camera so that nothing is backwards. Isn't that great? I figured it out. Hi, Lori. How are you? Oh, I'm on the big TV, huh? Good. Good thing my face isn't showing. Ugh. So I was explaining, and I was talking for a while until people got on, that I sell Stampin' Up, and that if anyone wanted to purchase anything from me, you go to stampinup.com's website, go to the bottom, there will be digital catalogs that you could look at. If you find anything, you just put it on in your cart, and at the end, when you're checking out, you can use this code right here, YRXYWNDH, a crazy code. I know, I didn't make it up. It just automatically gives me a code. And you can order, it will go through me. And if you spent over $99, you can be a demonstrator or just a discounted shopper. Basically, that's exactly what it is, and you can do it either way. And so I am going to, I had an unboxing the other day, and if you want to check that out, you can. Now, I've sold Stampin' Up! For a while, but then I just couldn't do it for a little bit, but now I'm back in it. So right now the main catalog, so this one right here, it's the mini catalog. It's January through April, and then we'll have a new catalog. But you'll see this when you go to digital catalogs, you'll get to see everything. And what I love about these catalogs, and you can download it and save it, they have all the different ideas for cards, how to make different things, and give you all these different ideas. And even if you didn't have this exact thing, oh, well, maybe I can just do it this way or this way. You know, I'm going to get that set right there. So there's everything in here. There's papers and lots of gems and all sorts of things. And then this is the annual catalog. It was out last May, and it goes through till April. And then we'll have a whole new catalog. So we'll have 2 whole new catalogs. There's like everything in here. And I don't have everything. I do have that. We'll be doing this one in the next few weeks. And there's just such cute things in here. So make sure you check out the catalogs online. See, it shows you a lot of different ways to make the cards that if you bought something from here. I have the pansy one, pansy patch. So if you see anything that you like I said, you can order it through me with that host code at the end of your order while you're checking out. All right. Also, if you guys like getting into craft clubs like I do, they have a paper pumpkin craft club. It comes to you once a month. And I just opened it up last night, and it's really cool because it gives you all like instructions, like a ton of them, of different things you can do. And it's an easier kit. All right. It's an easier kit. Like you don't have to die cut. It gives you some stamps. And you can use this in a wreath or a circle or anything. It gives you some tear tape. It gives you some gems. And it gives you some other things like these things right here. You don't have to stamp and punch because they're right here. And a lot of envelopes they give you. And they give you a little stamper for the stamps that they did give you. And this is a plastic box. But in each, there's some envelopes, and see, this one has the cards. These fold in half. They're already scored and everything, so it makes it easier. So this one is already, this one already happened, and if you join, you'll get one of these too, as part of your kit. All right. This one was for, I thought it said somewhere, probably do that in the thing here, December 2023. So it's cool. It's like, it could be really good for a new person that's just starting out. What are you saying? It should be buy from CM. Yeah, that would be a nice code. I can't make up the code though, unfortunately, because I would come up with cute stuff like that for sure. So I'm gonna do a couple different. We'll see how the time is, but I'm gonna try to do a couple different cards. Excuse me. I have a squeaky voice. I think I caught it from Gaz. we had a squeaky voice the other day online, and woo, he was squeaky. So what we're going to use in each one of the cards, I may only make one. We'll see how the time goes. But if I make one or if I make three, this is the one we're going to use for all of them or one of them. It's called Artistically Inked, and honestly, this is one of my all-time favorite stamp sets, and it comes with dies too, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to check really fast if it comes in a set or if it's just all one. Let me just put in something easier. Okay. Well, I know I sell the stamps. The dies did not come up artistic. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, let's try that. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so they are sold separately, unfortunately, but a lot of times if you purchase, there will be a bundle that you can get, and if you buy both of them together, you get 10% off. But this has been out since 2021, I believe. So they've separated them, and they have more current stuff now that they put in a bundle. So if you like it, honestly, you should get it, because I'm not quite sure that this is going to last any more than in the new catalog. This is one of my favorite ones, and I'm almost thinking of getting a second set, only because if something happened to them, I would die. It is like, wait till you see when I stamp it out. It's just so beautiful, and it's so artsy, and I love art since I teach painting classes. So I have some of the stamps already out, but these are what they look like. This is in black and white, of course, but and then the dies are amazing. This was a whole big set right here, and should have undid this one. You know what? They make it so hard when they put it on on anything that I have ever bought. They make it so hard to get off. But look at that. That's so cool. And then each one of these, this covers this one, and the smaller one covers that one, and things. So it's really, really, really a good set. I love it. And if you love it after I'm done, you should get it, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'm not quite sure how long it's going to last. So there's that. I can't transmit that digitally. What, the code? No. So we're going to get started. We're going to use a couple different embossing folders, but for the one right now, we're going to use this one. It is my favorite embossing folder. It's textured, painted texture, and it looks like it's painted. And to be honest, it really does look painted. But what I'm going to do is take a piece of paper, put it in here, and cut it to size first. And then I'm going to stamp on it first before we die cut it. So let me get a piece of paper. And I always take it right up to the edge on one side. And I'm going to cut it. I have another one of these already. I do. Yes, I do. Because I love it so much. So I can trim it down later too. So before I do that, before I die cut it, emboss it, I'm going to move everything out of the way. And I'm going to stamp on the edge here. And I want it to dry a little bit before I do something special to it. So that's what I'm sticking with. So, so I'm going to use this beautiful stamp. It's just so beautiful. Excuse my block. It's not a Stampin' Up! Block, but I don't have them because I don't have everything in the book. So I have to use what I have until I can get more. So I think I'm going to use Poppy Parade, which is this one. And I love this. It's just beautiful. So what I'm going to do is tap it into, I could push that in. Okay, I'm going to tap it into the stamp. And I'm going to just do an edge. I want to make sure you can see me. I know there's light issues, but let's see. I'm going to go right here and push down. Look at that. I'm going to trim off the edge a little after, so it's okay. I think I'm pushing extra hard right now because I tried to push less hard at another point in time, and it didn't go as good. So I said I want to make sure that I push harder next time. I'm going to overlap this a little bit. There. Okay. That's pretty cute, isn't it? So when I trim it down, I'd just be just there. I'm going to wipe this off. My hands get really stained, but I don't care. It washes off. The colors are pretty vibrant in Stampin' Up's collection. And you can see all the colors in the catalog when you go to the catalog. Let's see. Let me catch up. It is. It's really, 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 these are the stamps. Look at it. So that was the stamp right here. And then there's this one we'll be using afterwards and some leaves, but we'll see how much time we have. I have a lot I want to do. I really do. So we're going to let that sit for a minute because I want it to dry for a second. I mean, I could emboss it now, but we're going to let it sit for a minute because I want to do something to it. And so let's see. So then after that, I decided I was going to cut a circle swirl and cut something from these leaves. So this is, I'm going to use this again later, but I'll use it now and then I'll use it later. Let's move this to the side. I'm pulling up my big Stampin' Cut machine. And let me see, I might have to zoom out. Oh, wrong way. Wait. Okay, wrong way. Sorry about that. Ooh. Okay, you can see it now. Honestly. Okay. So I'm going to cut the leaves. I think that's too small. So I'm going to cut the leaves, and I already cut something that I'll show you afterwards. So when you're using this machine, I'll show you. It says on the back what you're supposed to do, and mine is very loved. So when you're just cutting die. Use your base. This is number 1. And then use the number 2, which is this white plastic one. All right, and then you do number 3 and the die in the middle. We're going to switch that up when we emboss it with this one. So I'm not going to tape it down, but I'm going to go through it twice. This is the easiest thing, to be honest with you. I do it a couple times because there's all those little holes in the middle of the leaves, so I don't want to have to play with it. I want it to fall out. I have a pokey tool, but you know. See that? It's pretty good. Okay, so we take that one out. I guess I just have to, they're ready to come out though. They're easy to come out. You can see them on both sides. So we're going to use that one. And that is going to be for another card that we're making. And I knew that. And I wanted to cut extra. So now we have to do it because it's done. And so what I wanted to do is cut some gold. Sorry about that. But that's okay because I needed to anyway. So we're going to cut some gold. That's so pretty. All right. I don't have to go this many times, but I choose to be honest. Especially with the thick card. You can tell it's done. The other time I didn't do it, like, and it moved and stuff. I didn't do it. And then I tried to place it back in. And so, should I do a second one? I have a second one. Oh, no, yeah, but I'll do a second one just in case. I'm in here now and I'm doing it up. See if I cut it big enough. So let's see. You guys are awful quiet. I have to read your comments. Ooh, you got it really close. Let's see. If you're going to do that to your dies, make sure you do it on the other edge. Otherwise, I'd have to take my time and poke all these things out of the holes. So. Which I just have a couple to do right here. There. You just poke them out if there's any in there. That came really close. I'll probably take this one down since I'm so close. I think that would do it. Yep. Just enough. We may need it, we may not. I have another one done already, but like I said, unless I cut it apart, we'll play with it and see where we can use it. I love this so much. You have no idea how much I love this. And that's on top of it, so that's good. All right, that one is done. Now, let me see. Is there anything else we have to cut right now? What I did cut already was this. Isn't that beautiful? It was from another set that I'm not using today, but I'll show it to you. It's called Irresistible Blooms. It has all these stamps. And I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend. I could send that to a lot of you guys. And these are the dies. And this is the one I used. I wanted a fancy circle. And this is what I had in my stash that's still active. So, Irresistible Blooms and Irresistible Blooms dies. if you're interested in those. So I'll put that to the side. So we have that. And let me see. We're going to stamp. I'm going to stamp another. I'm going to stamp. Okay. I'll do this in a minute. We'll come back to that in a second. I'm going to stamp this one. And we're using the same stamping, the same ink pad that we did before. Which is Poppy Parade. I'll take this one off and put this one on. All right. I have like 2 or 3 that I really want to do, maybe even 4, but I know I'm not going to get to them. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. So for this one, I'm going to push really hard, get a nice, I really need a Stampin' mat under here. But that came out fantastic. Okay. So, and I think we're going to cut some leaves and then color them in too. So I'm going to just clean that off. I'm just using a wipey. Let's see. You guys have written a lot, haven't you? Let me catch up. Hold on, let me take a drink. And then I can catch up for a minute and then I can keep going. Let's see. Lori was watching on the big TV. Oh, guys, I think you said thank you for me calling you one of my best friends. And there's Lori. She's another one of my best friends. And you're all my best friends, but I have a core group. And let's see. All right, you guys are all catching up with each other. I like that. Lana says, hi, Lana. Congrats on joining Stampin' Up. This set is one of my all-time favorites. Yes, right? I still have some of the original designer paper. Oh, I think I do too, but I didn't want to take it out because I can't sell it. So it stinks because I love that paper so much. I may only do 2 today and then do a part 2 tomorrow or the next day because I love it so much and I have so many I want to do. Let's see. Gaz wishes he could get Stampin' Up stuff because he's in the UK and on the Isle of Man. And I get the Isle of Man and the Isle of Wight confused. But it's a little island underneath the UK. It's funny because I was gonna say something funny, but I won't. Lori likes the quality of Stampin' Up. They have great quality, very good quality, says Lana. Yes, definitely good quality, the best. Lori says, I just wish it wasn't, yeah. But you pay for what you get, right, Lori? That this machine is really great, and honestly, nothing bends. And honestly, nothing bends. Nothing bends. Nothing warps. It's fantastic. Eventually, someday I'll have to replace a cutting plate here and there because it's just going to get so grooved in, But it takes a lot. And there's a mini one too. It's right. Right, exactly, Lana. I have a mini one too. I love it. You guys just keep selling the stuff for me. Um, let's see. It is. And yes, that circle die cut. Isn't that awesome? It's so pretty. And did you see the other part of it? I mean, I will have a class on this one too. But for this one, it has this one too that you could put on the side. See it? And there's some more leaves and stuff. But look, it has this one. It's so pretty. So yeah, we will be using that. I could see gold on that too. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm almost caught up. Isle of Wight. Yeah, I knew that, guys. I said it right the first, didn't I? No, I didn't. Why did I do that? I don't know. Sorry. He's on the Isle of Wight. Shut up. I want them. It is really a good set. I mean, I have, and I just got, there is a few, there's a few things that have just went exclusive on the website too. And I'm going to be doing one of them in the next few days or a week too. So, so we have this, and now we're going to cut some of this and some green. I'm going to cut some leaves, and then I will color them in with green. So I need my, see, that's gonna get my machine again, but see that? Look at that. It fits so perfectly. Okay, some tape. Got some tape sitting right there waiting for me. And some leaves. Yep, some leaves. So I'm gonna just do, like, I could do two of these, I suppose. Two. We'll do one and then one. So here's my machine coming to the rescue again. It's the best thing. I mean, look. Look how much I've used this, and look at how straight it is. It's, why can't every company make machines just like that? I don't know. But it never let me down. Let's move that to the right place. I could have taped that one, but I didn't. It's nice that you can see through it and see that they're not moving. You really only have to cut it through once. I'm going to do one more of the leaf because I'm going to color that. I'll at least get this card done, and hopefully one more. Go back. I'm not even like pushing, holding on hard heavy or anything. Okay, so I'm going to put these back on the carrier because I will lose them, and that won't be cool. Did you ever lose just one die or one stamp that was really little and you didn't know where it went and it drove you nuts? Yep, I have. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, one more thing we need is one little stamp. We need this little one. Yeah. Let's see. Why not? We will cut. Let me just stamp it right on here because it's so tiny. I can do that really fast. If I keep not losing my my, what is that? It's okay. Oh, there. I always move it somewhere, and then I won't be able to find it. Okay, so we're just stamping this one little piece here to put in the middle. And then I'm going to just cut this out too while it's here. So there. Just cleaning it off. You guys having fun so far? I don't know. I know that there's a way that I can see how many. Oh, okay, I see it. If you guys don't mind, and if you're not subscribed yet, to subscribe to my channel, Christine Mahoney Crafts. And if you haven't followed me on Facebook, it's Christine Mahoney Crafts. And if you haven't liked this video yet, please, that would be fantastic if you could like it. And I'm just going to leave these stamps out because I may use them again. And do anything you can to if you could share it, that'd be fantastic. I'm just trying to build it up to unknown numbers, which hopefully is a lot. Okay. I'm going to tape that down because it's tiny. Okay. It's so easy. Look at him. I'm rolling it without. All right. While this is up here, I'm going to emboss that paper, and then we'll just do what I wanted to do to it afterwards. But it's here now, so I might as well do it. And then we could sit down and chat. All right. So I'm going to emboss this. Remember this? We did it at the beginning. I'm going to trim it down. So I'm going to make sure that this is over a little bit. Now I want to put it so that the indent, that the raised part goes and pushes up against the indented part, which is this way. So I'm going to look at it. And since it matters, because I put the little lines in there, we're just moving it over a little, which is fine. All right, and then I'll trim it down. So when you are using a 3D embossing folder, which is this, my favorite one, the painted texture, which I showed before, right here. When you're embossing it, you take out the white plate from underneath. You use this the base plate, number 3. Then you put down the embossing folder and the other. And this one is number 4. See that? Doesn't matter which way you do it. It's not a cutting surface. Let's use it. I think I got this right. Let's see. It will say. So here, I'll show you. I'll show you so you know. Now, if you're using with 3D embossing folders, you do number 1, not number 3. So, okay, see, I knew I was wrong. That's why I flipped it around to check. So, this one and this one. No cutting plates. Okay. And it does it perfect. See that? And it makes that noise. It's fine. Let's check it out. Ugh. I mean, come on. Look at that. I just can't get enough of that. I honestly can't get enough of that. That is gorgeous. Let me put it up so you can see it, the texture. Can you see it? Let me turn it the other way. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, I love it. I'm going to move this for now. And we're doing Poppy Parade. Getting some paper. Yep. So when I'm ready, we can use that. So what I want to do is cut the edge off, which I'll be doing. And right now I have more of those put there. I never even took the plastic off of this, but I can do that now, I suppose. There we go. How much prettier does that look? This is the Stampin' Up! Cutting. I forget exactly what they call it. Sorry about that. But what it does is phenomenal. So it reaches out to 17 inches. Basically, it's probably 18 inches if you count this side of the blade. This opens up, right? There's another inch and a half. You probably can't see it all. Let's see. Okay. Now it has a cutting blade, which is this one. And it has a scoring blade. I don't know if you can see that. That one has a blade and this one scores. So it's really great because if you're in the middle of a card somewhere, let me just take this scrap piece of paper for a second. And you wanted to come in about an inch and then cut to like an inch on both sides. You would start, this is my scoring one. You would start at an inch, push down, go to where it says 4 because this is 5 inches, and you'd stop. See that? And now you cut just that and not that. You can see exactly where to cut. All right. Very cool. I love this. Okay. So I'm going to just trim this a little so it looks nice and neat. It trims very nice. All right. Let's see. Hi, Jessica. You're here again. Wow, great. How are you tonight? You guys remember Jessica? My good friend Jessica. What has worked so well? Which are you talking about, guys? It's great embossing folder. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I love it so much. Guys, I'll make you a whole package of stuff and send it to you, okay? Just tell me what you want. I know, but this is exceptional. This is an exceptional. Now, I could tell that that's uneven, so that was when I was just hand cutting it. So I'm going to just trim all the edges out. And see where I'm at. 4 dimensions. Let's see. Right now I'm at about 4. I could do 4 1/4 and cut it down a little bit more by about 6. So yeah, let's just cut a little bit more so I go to 4 1/4. So you look over to here for 4 1/4, and then I can trim just a hair more. Look at that. Look at that sliver. What do they say? Something's eyelash? I know you'll know, guys. Someone will know. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Okay, so we have this. What I really wanted to try to do is something I saw online, and I wanted to try it out. And that is putting a little foil on here. Because it would make it a little fancier, huh? You think? So I have a little foil that I have in my stash. And I'm going to cut a little off. You don't need much. Oop. You can get this foil anywhere. It's hot foil. But I like using it, and it makes it a little nice. You know what I'm saying? So what I've learned is I wanted to wait for that to dry, and then I'm just have some clear glue. I don't have Stampin' Up does have glue, so I just don't have any right now from them. But definitely you can easily get that. So I'm just going to throw a little glue on, just a little here and there. I'm waiting for the glue to come down. And we'll try this together. Hopefully it will work. Did I open it? I just used it a second ago, so I know it's not clogged. Maybe it's clogged. Let's check. All right, hold on just a second. I'm going to unclog it. I honestly just used it. Look at my pokey tool goes right through. Okay, we'll try it again. I'm going to need that in a minute. It's going to be all sticky, and I'm going to forget. All right, let's try it. I could take the cap off and do it. It's so weird because I honestly just used it. Oh, it's coming back. Very slow. So I'm going to put a little on. I kind of want to wait for it to dry a little bit so it's tacky. Taking the cap off. Ooh, now it's coming out a lot. All right, well, where were you before when I asked for you? All right, just a little. And I want to smear it. I don't want to, this is like a watercolor, kind of like it might smear. So I'm going to take my heating tool. This is by Stampin' Up. I'm going to just dry it for a second. Just so it's barely wet. See, when I wet it a little bit with the glue, you can see that it changed color a little bit. If it dries too much, I'll just put more on. But it has to be dry, otherwise it will stick to the foil. I've tried it out already. Almost dry, I should say. There's just one little spot. I'll leave that for last. Let's see how this works. I could have left this part out, but you know, I wanted to do it. So you have the foil facing upward. Ooh, look at that. It made it iridescent. Let's try it. And I just use my fingernail, but you can use whatever you have. Let's see what happens. If anything sticks. It does. Let's try it some more. Let's get over here where I can see it. It's like that scratch and stuff. You can see when it comes off of the paper. It's not, so it's still, it dried too much, or maybe. Yeah, I think because I had problems with my glue. Yeah, that's annoying. All right. Just adding a little more. And if this don't work, we'll start all over. I don't care. We'll get one card done today for sure. Barely sticky. No, it wasn't a gnat. Something's eyelash. They never said gnat. There's some. Let's see. Oh, I like it. I like it. I'll show you in a minute when it's all done. I'll put it up to the camera so you can see it. Just a little. It's still a little sticky. See, it sticks to the thing when it's sticky. I'll get the hang of this yet. Not today, but but I wanted to put a little gold in it. I tried it with gilding flakes. Oh, that one came out good now. Okay, we're getting there. I want to cover up all the lighter spots that got lit from the, you know what I mean? That got lit. Okay. Because then we won't see orange. You see the gold in it? Oh, no. Almost. It's just a little elegant touch. I love this gold stuff. Let's see if I can get one more right there. Oh, I love it so much. The monster comes out of me. Let's see. All right. Well, let's see. Can you see that? It's just a little touch of gold foil. I'll work on it. Okay. So that is what I called 4 1/4 by 6. I may cut it down a hair to make the outside of the card 6 by 10. So it would be 5 by 6. Let's see. This is Poppy Parade paper, which I love so much. So this is going to go on top of this. And I could just do this and then put it on a white card instead of using this for my base so that I could save it, which is what I'm going to do. People use this for their base too because it's really good quality, but I like saving it too. So you can, the greatest thing with this is you can do it from the bottom or the top because there's a ledge on the bottom too. Make sure whatever you do that your paper is up against the ledge. All right. So when I said that this is 4 1/4, so we'll do 4 1/2, and we'll see how that works. 4 1/2. By 6, and then we'll trim it 6 and a, we'll do 6 right now. We can trim it 6 1/4. Let me open this up. 6 1/4. The quarter would be right on the line, right in the middle. That's so pretty. All right, that go nice together. And so I would need a white base, which is 6 1/4 by, this is like 4 1/2, 8, 9, 4 1/2. Yep, 9. 9 by 6. Sorry, I'm counting. I didn't even write this stuff down. So what did I want? 4 1/2. So 4 1/2. So it's 4 3/4, 8, 9 1/2. We'll try that. 9 1/2 by 6 1/2. Let's see if I can count 9. Let's see if I did this right. So that's 9 1/2 by, I said 6 1/2, right? So let's try it. 6 1/2. I almost did 5 1/2. And what's half of 6? What's half of 9? What's half of 9 1/2? I know, right? I almost want to, but then I don't want to cut down. Then I'm going to cut this down, and I already cut it down too much. So 9 1/2 is 9, 8 3/4. I mean, I'm sorry, 9, 4 3/4, 4 3/4. So let's try it. Let's see if I'm right. If not, we'll do the 5 by 7. I got the scorer here, so I'm just gonna score it. And it puts a line in there. Oh my goodness. I need a round of applause, people. I have no calculator sitting here. It's just me doing math out in public. Oh, and I'm looking for. Oh, I know where it is. You know, I get lost. I tried to get organized and I put everything in this one bag that I have, and it's not there. Okay, so I have a bone folder somewhere. I have this other thing right here we can use. So, all right, let's see how it fits. Oh, you guys, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so this white one is going to be for something else. We need the gold ones. I need to color next. So we're going to color a little green on a couple of these leaves. And I have a water paintbrush. Do you need me to come in further? Closer. Let's see if I can deal with this. There we go. Wow. First time. Good job. Yes. Thank you, Lorna. Or Lana, sorry. I almost doubted myself. So I'm going to take a little of this and I'm going to just outline the leaves. And then I have water in here, so I can squirt it with a little water. I'm going to come around the edges first. And that's a lot of water. So I'll wait for that one to dry for a second before I move it. I like the watercolor effect, especially on this project with the watercolor looking card. You can come back around a little and darken up the edges. I'm not adding water onto my pad, that's for sure. All right. Can you guys see okay? I love this. I love this card. I'm putting a little line in there so then it like breaks it up and it looks like there's two, because there are. And you almost want to play with it a little bit to give it a little bit of a dimension. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do it, because I'm at, the last I looked, I was at 169. And that was only within the last few weeks. I was at 9 to begin with, and it was just 2 days short of a month. And I'm already at that number. So I'm just wiping this off on the cleanest spot on my rag, and closing it up for now. And we can put this together, I think. Oh, no. We have to do the center of, we did it with, when I stamped it, huh? What I'm going to do with this, though, is spread it out so that it's, see that? See how it's wet? Yeah. So now it looks like it's fuller. All right. And now we get to put everything together. So some of this is going to rise up a little and some isn't. So, you know what I have to do yet? I have to poke these out. All right, let me close this up. That took 2 seconds to water those. Let's see, anybody talking? Love that. Good job. Thank you. If you press the lid down. Yes, I know that. Yep. Opening, you can get some ink on the inside. Yes, I do know that. But I didn't need to do that because I only had a little bit. But yes, if you push down. Now, I know that. Sorry, no, I can't open it. All right. Now, if you push down, I think it only does that. Does it do it with the new ones too? Because I have both here. See that? It's harder to do it with the new ones. The older ones, definitely, you push down because there's an actual room in between. So anyway, I'm going to have this, and I need the cover for this. And I'm going to get my dimensionals because I'm going to raise them up a little. And I have a generic tape pen that I'm going to use. And let's see. So we'll glue this one down first. Actually, we probably could just glue it with glue. Will it work? This glue is giving me a problem, so I'll take a different glue. Grabbing one from back here. Let's see. So you guys like that stamp and die set? I love it so much. I'm just getting another glue out. Must not with the, yeah, exactly. I think that's what I came to conclusion. If all my glues don't work, I closed that one up. All right. Ooh. There we go. I was like, what is going on? All right. So I'm going to put that on my base and get that started. I like liquid glue because it gives you a little wiggle time, as we all know. And if you had to move it, you could. If you put the glue tape down, then it's harder to move. But we do sell all of that. We sell the tape and the glue, everything. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this one on too, because we're going to have a dimension, some dimension on the top. So we might just do this one. By the time I get this done, I might be into it for a little. Oh, I love this so much. Isn't that pretty? We'll go in the light a little bit. Just holding that down for a minute. Oh, that's so pretty. And I really do like the gold on it. It's so pretty. Okay. So then we have to arrange our stuff. So we have this. We could put it flat or we can raise it, so long as we don't see underneath it. We could raise it up a little. But we could keep it down. And let me poke these things out. So much fun. I have another one of these too, in case we want more than this. So make sure that you guys go to Stampin' Up's website and look at the catalogs and see what there is. There is a lot. Remember I said it was going to have glue on the tip of this. I knew it. Card turned out so nice. Great with the gold foiling. Yeah, right. Thank you. I thought I wasn't sure because you have to have it just the right tackiness, for it to work. You can't have it too dry, but it can't be too wet. It has to be just right. Where have you heard that before? So I have so many others I wanted to do, but it does take a while to do this. It takes a while to prep everything, and it takes a while to do the demonstration in front of everyone. Tomorrow I'll be painting a painting for a class, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, but I'll be on again on Saturday. I'm hoping to be anyway. Just pay attention to my Facebook, Christine Mahoney Crafts, and you'll find out when I'll be on. Or Christine Mahoney, if you're on my regular one too. Some of you are on both. Almost done. You could get one. I could get the brush and do it too. This is a pokey tool. On the other side here, it probably will undo it. I don't know if you can see it, but if you take the cap off, there's little sticky stuff here. So when you're doing beads and doing stuff like that, it will stick to it too. This is a really handy tool, and I think it has other attachments too. I've been using this for so many years. I can't even tell you. I think we still sell it. Pretty sure we do. Something like it if we don't, but I'm pretty positive we do. The best tools make it fun to do these things, like cooking, right? You want to have the right stuff. It makes it so much fun. I used to sell Pampered Chef, and honestly, all those tools are so much fun, right? But if you didn't have the right stuff, like you didn't have the right knife and you're trying to cut through stuff, oh my gosh, it could be really a pain in the butt, right? But there, isn't that pretty? And let's see if we need a second one. We may need a second one, or may not. I may just cut it up. Let's see. So I was gonna put a sentiment there too, and I didn't, but that's okay. And we have this. That didn't cut all the way to the edge. So, oh, you know what I tried to do too before we got going? I'm trying to do all these tricks because I want to bend it up a little and make it look a little rugged. So what I did is I went this side. Let's see if I can do this. Move that out of the way. If I went the other side, then the whole thing smears. So we'll try it and see. If it doesn't work, we can make another. And I also want to be able to put a little glitter on it. Because I tried to take a little foam. This thing right here. And if you go and you can roll this a little bit, but I did it and it made a hole. So I don't want to do that again. If you have a ball tool, you can use that too. I'm trying to break the fibers in the card and it's starting to do it. See that? Look at it, it's starting to roll. The last one, I tore and it got wet and see that? So I was trying to figure out, I know this is, okay. So, because I wanted a little, let's see if I can wet it a little bit more without getting the other side. Let's use the end of this. Yeah, it's working. See it? It's working. Come on to the edges some. Then it will look like frilly. Oop, can't go much more than that. And there was that little piece that we could pop on there. So I'll take a little dimension for that one, which are these. We sell them. They're sticky on one side. Put it down and then take the thing off. What's fun about this is that I'm going to use my glitter and it's going to pop. All right. This is a Stella. It's called Wink of Stella. And I think we still sell them. I'm sorry. I'm still so new. So if I wet this and I'm gentle, it won't smear too much, but it will enrich the card, the flower. Do you see that happening? Turning where you can see it in the light. Wrong way. Let's see. There. See, so I did that, and now I have to do the rest. But it does blend it a little because it is like a watercolor. These this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love these glitter pens so much. I don't know if you're getting the same effect as I can see here. It's really glittery. So I love that. I'm going to do the leaves too. Why not? Let's get in the light. I glitter everything if I could. Just have to squeeze it a little and it comes out really good. I'm going to roll these a little bit too. You guys all with me? Say, hey, you're still here. Tell me you're still here. Are you enjoying this video? Are you mesmerized or are you eating dinner? What's everyone having for dinner or had dinner already? Guys in the UK, I'm sure you've had dinner. I'm sure you're ready to go to sleep. Let's see. So I think we're ready to put it together the rest of the way. I have another one I can cut some of these off of too. So I'm going to do that. I grabbed a little of that one. We'll take that one. Maybe we'll use the rest of that. We have some more. Okay, let's get this off of here. Still here, Sarah. Yay. We all ran away to buy the Stampin' Up stuff. Guys, honestly, I hope so. Oh, you guys, remember, if you're going to order and you're in the United States, use this code at the end of when you're checking out, YRXYWNDH. So it gets so that it gets put with me as your demonstrator, because you have to have a demonstrator in order to order anything. There you go. I moved it. Now, if you're in the UK, I have a friend named Suzette, and if Gaz ever sells Suzette is in Canada, and Gaz is in the UK. If he ever starts to sell it, I think he can. He could be your demonstrator. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we're going to need those. Let's get the card. Tell me, do you guys want me to raise this one or leave it flat? I think we should leave it flat. I think we're going to put this here and we can raise it. This is going to go, and this is going to be raised up. It's going to go right around here. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. Wow, my computer stopped making noise. I think it's the first time since oops, did I just drop that? Oh no, I caught it. Oh, because it's wet still. Okay, let's see if the other ones work. It's wet under here, so it's not sticking. So let's see if I can dry it fast. What do you mean if you can afford to set up? It's $99 for $125 worth of products. I'm just drying that so that it will, the dimensions will stick to it. This is my mat. This is my craft mat that I just got from joining. I was so psyched because I could have gotten $30 more of stuff, but I chose this. I'm super excited about it. Hi. Yes, it's sticking now. Let's see if I want it any higher. Put that white down there. I think I'm going to take, I don't like this white gap here. Don't like it. So I'm going to take my water brush without water and darken that. It's just irritating me. So let me take that off for a second. All right. I just don't like these white lines, so I would rather have it be a little lighter and it will look like it's dimensional than to have it white. It's all in how you cut it, so I must have been off somewhere, I guess. That's okay, because I'll make it work. Look at it. It looks like the outside of the flower is lighter, right? This is fun. I'm having a really good time doing this. How do you like that? Fill in all the light spots. There. That's way better, isn't it? So cool. Yes, look at that. Okay. Let me wipe that down on my hand. I really should get. Oh, I have paper towel right here. I'm wiping it on my hand and then there we go. You just keep wiping it till it comes off. I'm almost out of water. There we go. There, now it's clear. All right. Now I can wipe my hand off. So, I don't even like florals. I know this, and here I am like something. I don't know what you said, guys. Okay, Lori, thanks for being here, and thanks for saying it's a beautiful card. I love it. I did case this from someone online, so when I find out her name, I will put it on the description, and you can check out her page and stuff too, because she didn't do the gold on here, and she used a different color and stuff. So, but I made it my own. I guess it's a lot like hers though, but it's a compliment when someone sees something that you did and they like it. So when someone starts to copy look at that, isn't that like great? Okay, and then we're gonna glue this down. Probably should have done that first, but I'm trying to figure out where. And we're going to stick this one under here, probably with dimensions, little dimensions. Let's get them. I can't find anything. It's right there. I think that's where I want that dimension. And oh, everything's good. Just my sleeve caught the thing. So what I want to do with this before I even put the dimensions on is curve it a little. Now, I didn't wet it, and I'm not gonna. But see if I can roll it a little bit. Yeah. There. Love it. See, I'm trying to make it my own. That's what you do when you start playing. You bend this a little at a time and it won't break. And I'm going to do that. So there. And I'll put one of these on each of the spots on the tip. And you won't see it because it'll be underneath. And let's see, I'm going to have to commit to this. I'm going to have to commit. So I'm going to commit, and I think we're going to just glue it down. I love it so much. So much. But I think if I want this here, I really should glue that first, and then we're going to go on the edge of it, right? Okay, so I'm going to get the regular glue again that I just used, and I'm going to put some on my skin like that. And then I'm going to take this and dip it in my skin. Do you guys love peeling glue off your skin? Like, did you love it as a kid and now you like it as an adult? Because I do. Still. Which is a surprise. Right about there. I committed. Guys, what were you trying to say? I committed to that. Okay, now I'm going to put this. And bending it so it's flowery, flowing. Yeah, like that. All right. That's looking so good. I love this card so much, so much, so much. So these will go on top. We're going to try to put these around it a little bit, and we'll glue it too with some more glue. Or I can raise them underneath. Let's see. It's hard. It will be hard to do that because you don't want to see the dots. But what I'm going to do is, let me see. I'm just thinking I could just tuck that in right there with a little glue, and then we'll put a little right sticking out. I cut it off. See that? I broke it off. I'm going to stick a little under here, and I'll glue that. I'll just glue the tips. Oh, yeah. Okay. See that? You have to play sometimes. I'm just going to do the base of it. If you see me, oh, sorry, I'm out of camera. All right. And then I'm going to stick that in. I'm going to reach under there. And that way, these are free flowing. I'm just holding that down for a minute. How is he going to get it? He is from the UK and he can't order from me. So I don't know what he's doing, what he's planning. He's funny. I'm going to take this one off and see if I can curve that around. Yeah, I like it, but I want it to be... I may cut it down a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll glue this one and it will stick underneath. I don't want to see that. I got to glue this one in too. So let's see. I don't want it to come outside of... All right, so I'll glue this part. And it will be in, but it will be glued. Trying to see where it would work. Yeah. Let's see. I know what I'm going to do. We'll put that one there, I think. Go underneath. And then I need more glue. I'm going to be peeling this off later like it's loose, like it's skin. There, now it's not sticking off of the card. Because you got to remember, you're going to put that into an envelope, so you don't want it sticking further out than you have to. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to stick these on. And then I have to put a sentiment in, but I didn't make one, and I was going to stamp it here before I embossed it. So I'm just wetting this with a little glue too, so it helps it stick. I think that will work. And then this one. And actually, you know, I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I kind of always leave my cards without a sentiment till I know what I want to put on it. Because then it will always be ready to go. I think that's good. What do you guys think? I have more of these, but I don't think we need them. I can put one right there. I could put even another one. I have more. Let's see. I gotta go in the right direction, sort of, but let's see. They're all oops. That's so pretty, isn't it? I love it. Yeah, one more. I can't get enough of this. All right. What do you think? Is this not gorgeous or what? I'm like, oh my gosh. So I found all these other ones that I was going to do. And I even have a whole setup of another one. I don't know that I'm going to stay here and do another one right now. But I can tomorrow. Honestly, I have it all set up right here. Look, I'll show you. Ready to go. So, I, I don't know if you would stay longer to do it. And I don't think that one would take long. I think it's a pretty fast one. So it's totally up to you guys. If you want to see another one, it would probably be a half an hour at the most. Or I can do it another day. Right now, right this second. Yes. Isn't it gorgeous? I know. I mean, like, this is my favorite. And honest to God, I am ordering another set of this because I have this really, I mean, since it's been out since 2021, I believe, I don't think it's going to stay any longer. And honestly, I don't, normally they don't keep them for that many years. So if it does, I'll be surprised. So if I'm gonna find out what's discontinued in March. No, we're in March now. In April, by the end of April, it's done, or it may not be done, but we'll find out. Okay. All right, Lana, thank you for being here. I'm not sure we're going to stay on any longer. Um, but thank you for being here. And if not, I will definitely do the next one or two on my next video tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow at 10 or Saturday. We'll figure it out. But I'll post, and make sure you press the notifications all button on the bell, so that you're notified when I go live. Okay. Yes, it's getting late. So I will do it. I will put another one up and you guys can see it. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, I want to make a whole bunch of these now and put them in a little thing to sell. I'm loving this so much. So let me go into the camera so you can see. Look at that. Look at the light on it. Yeah, I got a good view there. And it looks so pretty. So I hope you love it like I do. And remember to share the video. I would so love it if you could put it on your video, on your page, so that anyone that wants to see it can. I'm going to take a picture of this and put it up as my main screen picture. And if you can, please come back again. I loved having you guys here. It was so much fun, and I appreciate you all so much. Remember, if you want to buy anything from me, go to stampinup.com and order what you want. There's online catalogs. You can find it at the bottom of the main page. When you first go on stampinup.com, it'll be at the bottom of the page. It'll say digital catalogs. You could look through both of them and decide what you want, write item numbers down, whatever, and then put it into your cart. At the end, when you're closing out your order, there'll be a place to put a host code, and that's where you would put YRXYWNDH. Okay. And then again, I said, if you want to be a demonstrator or get a discount for 3 months at least, $99 will get you $125 worth of products for free. And you'll be under me, and you'll be a part of my team. Or you'll just be buying for yourself at a discount. Either way. So just let me know if you have any questions. But for now, I will let you go. All right. Take care, you guys. Love you. Bye. I got to get over to it. Have a good one.